Best piece of advice you've ever received?
One, listen to your parents. When they give you advice, take it and run with it because they're never wrong. My dad gave me the best piece of advice growing up, and he owns his own business too. So he's just strong. He's smart. He's just everything that I wanted to be. That I am now. And just follow your dreams. And if you are looking to own your own business, do it. Think about it, but just end up doing it. But know that there's going to be obstacles. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board and redo things. But it's all a learning experience. And it's scary. It can be really scary at times, but it's also so rewarding.
Amen. Welcome back to the Just Build Baby Studio. You're listening to the BuildX Podcast, your ultimate guide to creating exceptional homes, innovative spaces, and staying informed on all aspects of residential building technologies. I'm your host, Buz Artiano. Today we're excited to have Alexis Brickner in studio with us. Alexis is the owner of Alexis Marie Photography and Design with 10 years of experience in the photography industry. Welcome, Alexis.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great to have you here. So I always like to start out by introducing you to our audience. And so maybe if you could take us back to how you got started in your company, when you decided, take us back before you had your company. What did that look like? How did you get interested in photography?
So it's a funny story, actually. I moved up here from New Jersey. I'm always so used to saying 10 years ago. Now it's about, I guess it is 10 years ago. So 2015. Well, technically 2014, but I moved to Plymouth in 2015. So I started with a job doing public relations for a doctor's office.
A doctor's office?
A doctor's office in Abington. And it proved to be absolutely not what I thought it was supposed to be. Was there for a year and then just checked out. Brings me to my business. I always had a love for photography, took a class in college, and so I wanted to have my business and do photography. So I was thinking, how can I merge the two and create my own business? Right people, right time. I'm a big thing of timing is
Sure.
really important for things to manifest. And it just snowballed. I worked with a company based in Denver, which is actually how I met you, Planomatic.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So this was
So we've known each other a long time now.
Yeah, I want to say 2017.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was with them for about 2 or so years, stepped away from them, went to work with the Remax office because I had a contract I had to exhaust.
Right, yeah.
And then after that year was up, I launched my full-on real estate business, like full-fledged, and here I am. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Alexis Marie is your
middle name.
Middle name.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. So people think it's my last name.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was staring at it, and I was thinking that it was your middle name. I like that.
Yeah.
Alexis
Thank
Maria.
you. So it's funny. My logo I created on my own. And that's also when I was doing more of the design aspect. So my major, I have a bachelor's in graphic design.
Yeah, so take me back. So
you
when you were in school, you were into design and elements and all those things.
Yeah.
So this wasn't just, hey, I'm going to be a photographer. You already had an eye for, architecture and other things. So take me back a little further than public relations.
Yeah, so it was the logo creation, rebranding for businesses, designing brochures, pamphlets, postcards, just paper media that they can essentially advertise their business with. I did various internships while in school. I actually was an intern for 17 magazine in New York.
No way.
Which was an experience in itself.
I bet.
3 days a week I was in the city at their headquarters at Hearst magazine.
Yeah, and that was when New York was hopping.
Yes. Yeah, and it was just, it was great. I had great mentors there, learned a lot, was able to even go back in their archives back to, I think it was like 1940 something was their first publication.
Wow, I did not know
that. So I was
that.
able to go through all those years and see all the magazine prints from then to then.
Wow.
It was a really cool history
Sure.
lesson, So that's what my bachelor's is in. So that's what the design part of my logo is. And I've stepped away from that part.
Sure.
I've really taken on photography as my main, that's my jam, as I said.
Right,
it's
right.
my main focus. Real estate is also my main focus. However, the commercial and architectural, that stuff I'm really starting to get more into.
Okay, well, don't get there yet. So So you have a background in that.
Yeah.
You work for a company, you leave there, you go to Remax, and then you finally say, you know what, I'm going on my own. So that was like a lightning bolt moment? I'm going on my own, or was like today I'm mad and I've had enough of you not, take me through that.
It was premeditated, if that's the correct term.
Sure. So you stewed on it for a while.
I did, but it was, again, timing.
Sure.
So I had this contract with Planomatic that I had to exhaust. So it was where I couldn't contact any agents I met through them for a full year.
Right.
So my thought was, okay, I still need to pay my mortgage, pay the bills, yada, yada.
What am I
going to do? So I knew many agents through, it was actually Remax Spectrum at the time. They're now Remax Real Estate Center. They have various, several offices in the area. So I hooked up with them in Plymouth, and I was their quote unquote in-house photographer. So I was doing their listings, photographing their events. We, I think it was like quarterly, we would do headshot sessions at the office in Plymouth, which I would do for agents.
Sure.
So they would come in free of charge, and I would do their headshots if they need an updated headshot.
Sure. Yeah.
Which, mind you, for note, you should get your headshot updated every 2 years.
Okay.
Just
fun fact.
Little tidbit I want to
add. Pro tip. So again, I was with them for a year. And then when I got back into, okay, I'm doing Alexis Marie photography and designs, I'm leaving Remax, I'm clearing everything out. I'm focused on just my business and just gaining back all my clients from past jobs. That was much harder than I thought, because a year goes by and they move on, they find, because again, your business doesn't stop. Yep.
You need a photographer, you need to get your listings photographed, what have you. So I did lose a lot of clients. I did get a lot back over time,
Yep.
but it was also going through that, essentially rebuilding my clientele.
Sure.
But it was, again, networking is key to having your own business. You have to, because it's, again, reconnecting, and it's putting yourself in front of people that you might not have seen. Except for you and I, for a perfect example. I think last time I had seen you was when I did a presentation here.
Yeah.
For the Matterport.
So it was 6, 7 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we saw each other in Wareham.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think we've seen each other before.
Yeah,
that,
casually bumped into each other from a business standpoint. It was definitely. I think in between you did a couple things for my daughter.
Yes.
Yes.
We did. I did the Lakeville build. Yes.
Yeah,
no,
you did some real estate photography
Yeah.
for us in between.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but it's just reconnecting and rebuilding or reestablishing that relationship.
Now back together.
Yep. I'm on this podcast in this great room, and it's awesome.
See, you never know where you're going to be, right?
You never know.
So tell me about. So are you a solopreneur? You're all by yourself. What does that look like?
I am, for now, and I attribute that to me being. I have to be in control always.
Yeah. Surprise.
I know, right? It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. And I say it's a good thing because I give my everything 100%. To what I do.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
You do a great job.
Yep, and I make sure that things are done correctly, my clients are happy, things are done in orderly time, everything just is smooth. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, I do need help. I do need a second photographer, I do need an assistant, I need a secretary, I need all those things. But it's, again, if I were to give a job to a second photographer, am I sure that they're going to go out and do what I do the way I do it?
Yeah, you're at that stage where you need to either grow or just stay where you're at.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. And I'm growing every day.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like,
I mean, as far as the team goes, like,
right.
You know what I mean? You're at that tipping point where you got to get employee number one.
Right.
And you've got to get over that chasm of, gee, they're not going to do it exactly the way I want. Right? So my advice to you is 80% done by somebody else is better than 100% not done at all. Mm-hmm. So that's my words of wisdom for you. That's my pro tip.
But you're right, though, and it's letting go of that and realizing, okay, if I train them correctly, hopefully they'll know what to do and what not to do.
Right.
But it's also my fear is me having to go back out and reshoot.
Yeah.
And doing it.
And your client's going to be upset and all those things. So. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I think there's some coaching in there we need to do together, and I'm going to give you a couple books, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a couple books. So you're going to leave here with a parting gift.
I like that.
I might have to order it. I'm going to have to ship it to you. No, because I've given it a bunch out. So
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
you need to
it's,
choose
it's a good book
Got
that
it.
everybody should read that owns their own business.
Okay.
So,
Fair enough.
but I'll definitely going to get you one. So, and then we can compare notes. And then you can yell at me for not doing all the things that I'm telling you to do.
Yeah, oh, that's perfect. I love that. So I still have a little bit of control. Okay, I like this. I like it. It's
We can, and then we'll have another podcast about who's doing better.
exactly, right? I'm game.
All right. Game on. We're going for it. All right, so tell me about everything Alexis Marie Photography. So, what kind of work you're doing today, what your services are you offer, what your territory is. Pitch me.
Okay.
So I'm a new client.
Oh God, elevator speech, which I was never good at.
This is your moment.
I know. Yikes. Okay, no pressure or anything. So I love what I do. I'll start with that. And I make sure it shows with my work. And people tell me all the time, like, your work's amazing. How can we get you in magazines, yada, yada. So going back a little bit, again, real estate is my main thing.
But what does that mean, though, for the person watching this? What does real estate mean?
What does it mean? So it means real estate agents come to me. They have a listing going up for sale. And they know because if they don't use me, they're going to, I shouldn't say that. Don't take photos with your iPhone. Please, just don't. If you don't use me, it's fine, but don't do that. I've seen too many listings where I don't understand. I don't get it,
No, you definitely have an eye for it.
Yes.
And honestly, even if they had a camera like yours, it's still not going to be the same.
Well, it's also about editing.
I understand, but I'm just saying
yeah.
there's a reason, it's the same reason why people hire me to build, because even if they do it themselves, it's not going to come out the
Right,
same.
because we
they
know
can
what
still buy the same subs,
Yeah.
they can still buy
Yeah.
the same materials, they can still get a permit. It's just, it's that little secret sauce that you sprinkle in that no
Yeah.
one else can do.
Right.
Right.
So it's expertise. It's what we're molded to do. I don't know if that's the right word, but
Destined.
What we're destined to do. I like that.
Destiny. Destiny called you.
Yes. Like, this is what you're gonna do. You're doing it.
Right.
So
So real estate means you'll come in, photograph my property, and show it in its best light, so that
Yes.
that broker can then, or whoever it is, can
Yep.
use it, whether it's a rental or for sale, whatever that is.
Yes.
That's a big part of your business.
Yep. And Airbnbs as well. So I'm doing a lot of that too.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
I didn't think of that. So
Yeah.
I have an Airbnb. I want to have a really fabulous listing, so it gets rented out a lot.
Yep.
I have you come photograph it, so when people looking online, they're like, "Oh, I like this. This is nice." So besides the still photography, what else gets layered into that in your world? Let's just focus on real estate.
Yep. So for real estate, so photos, floor plans, aerials, which is huge right now.
So aerial means drone.
Drone, yes.
Okay.
So if there's a listing, or even Airbnb, if it's on a lake.
Okay, so
on
you're
the
doing an
water.
exterior flyover,
Yep.
kind of showing the location,
Yep.
what they're going to see.
Yep. So that's video. That's photos and video.
Yeah, you're taking stills and video,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And do you see more video now in the listings?
Yes. So those are called property videos. So it's where I take my camera. I have it on a gimbal. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around with this apparatus.
Yeah, we have the same kind of setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's highlighty parts of the house that stand out. So whether it be a ginormous master suite,
Yeah,
or
whatever it
the
is, yeah.
bathroom with a jacuzzi,
Yeah.
or yada yada. So just highlighting and pinpointing those features to really be shown for their potential buyers.
And are you still Matterporting most of your properties?
I am, but not as much as I was.
Interesting, because
yeah.
why, you think?
So it's just not user friendly. I feel like also the quality has gone down. Yeah.
So you're on the Matterport 2 or the Matterport 3?
Matterport 2.
Yeah, you should try my 3.
I know some people that have the new one. They're like, it's amazing. The
Yeah, you
quality
should
is
try
so
my
much
3 and
better.
see what you think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll be impressed. The other thing is, the thing I love about the Matterport obviously is how fluid the walkthrough is, but obviously getting that $14 or $15 floor plan is,
Right.
phenomenal.
$14.99.
Yeah, $14.99, right? Unless you're in a rush.
Yes. But there is a new company I am using now for floor plans and for walkthrough tours. Giving out a secret, but it's called QB Casa.
QB Casa?
Yes. So they do 2D and 3D floor plans.
Yeah.
The walkthroughs are seamless. So it's an MP4.
So it's cleaner than
much, and it's hands-free.
You're not
so it's
jumping.
super, right. So it's super user-friendly.
Yeah.
But so it's only the two downsides, which I shouldn't say.
So how are you acquiring the images?
My phone.
You're just walking through with your iPhone. It's crazy, isn't it?
And it's about 5, well, it depends on the size of it,
Yeah.
but about 5 minutes.
So it's
Because
much faster.
Matterport,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, even
Yep.
with the 3, a good sized house, you're gonna be there 15 minutes.
Okay.
Now the thing.
Well, that's half the time of the 2.
Oh no, it's definitely twice as fast.
Yeah.
And the scans can be farther apart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's definitely heavier, clunkier. You're moving a tripod.
Right, yeah.
You know, you're banging in the doors. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
it's a thing. But you know, for me, the Matterport, because of the ability to take the measurements after the fact,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in the digital image, makes a big difference for us.
Well, QB Casa does the same.
Wow.
So
amazing.
So this another little secret, which I got from someone at QB Casa. Matterport sends their floor plans to QB Casa
I figured that.
to be.
I
Yeah.
knew you were going to say that
I'm
before
like,
you even
oh,
started saying it.
okay. So it was putting all that. So I'm like, okay, so I'll just go to QB Casa. But so go back to these walkthroughs though. So they're AI created. So the only downside is with Matterport, it's true to what's in the listing at the time, but you see everything.
Yeah, so they have the AI now in the Matterport. They'll take all the furniture out.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, and it's instantaneous.
Because of QB Casa, they do the same.
They're probably the same company, and we don't even know it.
Probably is. Because it's usually the way. There's
Right.
some little like, oh, like a
They're in the
hidden-
basement. They're in the
Exactly,
basement of the
I
other
know.
building. They're like, hey, I'm going downstairs. Wink, wink.
I'm going on sending this stuff to Matterport. I'm
Yeah.
really actually walking it downstairs.
Yeah.
But
funny.
yeah, but the AI.
Yeah, they have
so
the
it's-
furniture removal tool now. It works really
okay.
well too,
Yeah.
and it's fast.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, QB Casa is too.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-minute walkthrough. You get the floor plans, you get the 3D floor plans, the walkthrough. So again, so go back to this walkthrough.
Yeah.
So it's when I say AI created, I mean everything now I feel like is AI.
Yeah, yeah.
But they create similar to what's in the listing, if it's not the exact. So they're pulling things from the cloud, yada yada, whatever, to put in this, in the spaces.
Oh, to make it look nicer.
Yes.
Interesting. So it's
And-
redecorating.
Well, essentially, but it's similar to what's there.
Okay,
But
got
if it's empty, if it's vacant, they can virtually put
Virtually
things
stage
what
it.
yeah.
Yeah. How do they look?
Really good.
Wow.
Really like
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so-
happy with and also I'm one of the preferred photographers.
Of course.
So I get
Duh.
oh, of course. But so I get, a good price on all
Right.
the services.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I lost.
That's good. So all those things are done on every shoot, or it's a la carte to your
Well, so I have
client?
packages or I do a la carte. So
Okay.
I also do highlight reels. I do listing websites. So listing websites come with a marketing kit, which are customized flyers, brochures, pamphlets, social media, shareable.
Wait, hold on
things.
to that. I didn't even know about this. So we're going to
Yeah.
explore all things in a minute. So let's just stay in the house, the residential house.
Okay.
So
Well, this is for real estate.
I know, but I'm going to get there.
Okay,
You're jumping
okay.
ahead. So
I'm anxious. I'm really excited about it.
yeah, that's good. I'm happy to have you here.
I love what I do.
I know. So we have so take me through like what the standard package is, then what the upgrade, and then
Yeah.
to the website listing.
So the standard package would be photos and floor plan. Or
Photos
just
and floor
photos
plan.
only. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of agents always need floor plans, and I suggest you always have a floor plan. done.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
I'm surprised how many listings I see that don't have a floor plan.
Right. Well, which I don't understand.
Yeah, and you absolutely have to. Everybody expects to have a floor plan
Exactly,
today.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Well, also too with floor plans, they can come with the dimensions or without dimensions.
Correct.
So some agents don't even want to share the dimensions because they feel like people get deterred from if it's a small, whatever.
It's a
they won't even
mistake.
come.
But everybody expects to see all information online.
Right. Yeah.
That's just
exactly.
old thinking.
Yeah.
That's old thinking.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's outdated.
So photos and floor plans, and we've got photos, floor plans, and aerials. So that's
the
my
next upgrade.
Yes.
Yep.
Then my next up is the photos, floor plans, aerials, and a property video. So again, that's the gimbal, the camera going through and doing,
That's you walking through.
Yes.
Are you narrating or it's just silent?
I'm not. It's silent, but I have it edited where we get music put in.
Okay, so there's
We
a little
have-
fluffy music going
Yep.
through.
Yep, there's a little.
But
like,
you're not
intro.
walking through and saying this is the bedroom, this is the that.
No, I mean I could, but I don't have that set up, and I.
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Think about that though. I think you should try one.
Well, when I do the highlight reel, I have agents do a little intro and say.
No, I'm saying
so-and-so.
you voice it going through.
I could.
Think about. You should try
I don't
one.
like how I get when I get recorded. I don't like how I sound.
Well, I like the way you sound, so it'll work out.
Okay, thank you.
If I like it, everybody will like it.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. Inquiring minds want to know. So then the walkthrough video. Then what's the next up from that?
This is my all-in package where it's literally everything I offer.
Okay.
So we've got photos, floor plans, the highlight reel, property video, 3D floor plans, Matterport, or no, they decide they want to do Matterport or the AI walkthrough. It depends on what they want for the listing. Then we had the listing website, which comes with the whole
Yeah, so
marketing kit.
explain, let's pause on that. So explain what that means, because
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Yep, so the marketing kit, so a lot of agents have in-house marketing teams where they already have, templates for things that the agent can just throw in the listing information, their pictures, and send it out to their clients. But with me, I have a package where if you don't have that service at your agency, you can do your own flyers. So you can input photos. I mean, they're also pre-created.
Okay,
Like
so you have a
pre-created.
Canva set, template or whatever.
It's similar to Canva.
Yeah, but you're dropping that in.
Yeah.
But to explain the website, so you actually have and you make a website for that listing.
Yes, so
and it's 123mainstreet.com.
Well, so that can be added on. So that's a customized listing address.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's an add-on. But
you can have a
so-
link that takes me to
yes.
that website.
Yep. So I kind of equate it to MLS.
Got it.
You put in the square footage, a little description of the listing. So again, location with the address, year built, lot size, school information like local schools. And it's very cool. I mean, agents really are blown away by this because it's a great marketing tool.
Sure. And so that link is linked to that property.
Yes.
That's a double link, but you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
It's a hyperlink that takes me to that particular web page
Yes.
for that
Yep.
for that
Yep.
for that product.
Yep. And then, again, they can share it with their sellers, their buyers, and also it's great for people that, can't come to the listing. If
Sure.
if it's like a relocation
Yeah,
thing.
100%.
So,
Yeah. And so is that the ultimate package, all those things?
yes.
Or is there another gold, platinum?
That's the biggest. Yeah.
All right. And so let's talk about what it looks like to do business with you. So I call you, I text you, I email. What does that look
So
like?
I now have a booking website.
Wow.
Which is, yes.
Look at you
I know,
go.
I've come up with a
So
lot.
I go on your website and
Yes.
it's on, you
So-
book a time now and I click it?
Yep, well, you input all the information for the listing,
Mm-hmm.
square footage, then my services will pop up with the prices. So all my prices are based on square footage.
Okay, so everything's, before I hire you, I already know what's going to cost.
Yep.
Without even talking to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yep. And then you scroll down more, you have the option again of booking, so picking a time and date. Go further down, you book it, you get a confirmation email, and I get an email that you've booked, and we're
Wow, so
set-
we don't
set
even
to-
speak at that point unless I have questions.
Right. I mean, a lot of new agents will
Sure.
contact me and ask about my schedule, ask about services, prices, yada yada.
Yeah, then you got to
But
train
if
them to go to the
it's-
website.
Exactly. But if it's a recurring client,
Yeah, they just know, they just go on and whack it. And
Yep.
Once they've used you, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
and they understand you and how you work, they just go on there,
Yep.
oh, I need her right away. When,
Yep.
oh, she can come Friday, bang, hit it.
Yep. And then if they need to reschedule, they can go right to the website and reschedule on their own.
And so where does the money come in? How do I pay you? Do I get an
through the
invoice?
website.
So I get
Everything is done through the website.
So I
it's
get
very
the-
it's streamlined.
so I
it's,
hit the credit card and I'm done.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
So now,
before I was I'm driving. I've got
No, I know,
calling me.
I
I'm like,
know,
I'm looking
yeah.
at my schedule. I don't
Yeah.
know. And I'm like, I can't do
no,
it
this is a
anymore.
great, I love to hear that you've got this all automated. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
increased your business quite a
It
bit.
has. It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so now I've booked you. Do I pay up front? Is that how it works? I'm paying you right there?
So I was doing 50% deposit when you book. But so my thing is I never release anything until I'm paid in full.
Sure.
Even for commercial jobs.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately I've gotten burned in the past
absolutely.
where I'm like,
Yeah.
I paid my editor, I paid my people to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
what
you've
they
already
need
had
to do.
expenses, yeah.
Yes, and now I'm waiting to get paid.
Right.
And I'm like, so now I do ask for everything up front.
Good. You should.
Well, I felt guilty in the beginning doing
You don't
that.
have
but
to
I'm
feel
like,
guilty.
why am I feeling guilty?
You're going to do a lot of work.
Right.
You're going to do a lot of work
Yeah.
and you're going to do a good job and you're going to make sure they're happy.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
get paid.
Yes.
So we paid you. Friday comes, you come in a listing, and I bought the all-in package.
Yep.
I want everything. So take me through that. How long are you at the house?
So
a 3,000 square foot house. How long are you there? What does that look like?
So 3,000, it could be anywhere from 2.5 hours to 3.
So you're there quite a while.
I am. I take my time. I also do a full walkthrough before I even start taking any
you
pictures.
get the lay of the land.
Yes, turn all the lights on, put things away that need to be put away. I also have a prep sheet I send my clients to send
do these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully when I get there, it's done.
Right. You're not sweeping the floor and putting the trash out. And
making the bed.
Yeah, all those things.
Yeah. Anyway, so I do that. So yeah, like 2 to 3 hours or so. But again, depends on, the services and all that.
Yeah.
Turnaround time, because I get a lot of questions about that.
I'm going there next. Yeah. So now you leave the site.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, now I want my stuff.
Yeah.
I got to get this listing out. What happens next?
Go home, send off all my stuff to the appropriate people, get it back, photos next day. I do slight edits to the final photos and I send them off. Again, this is all through that website. Everything is through everything on this website. The client goes to their portal, they log in, download all the marketing materials and do their thing with whatever they do on their end. And then I just wait for the next listing.
No, but so obviously, how long does it take for that 3D walkthrough to process?
Well, so the 3D walkthrough, again, depends on the size. So it can be, I usually say 48 hours.
Okay.
Because I want to.
So it's pretty quick then.
It is.
And you get the floor plan back at the same time, or that comes earlier?
That comes back earlier.
Okay.
So what I do with that too, before I do the walkthrough creation, I go through the floor plan and make sure the rooms are labeled correctly, because they'll base the tour creation off the room names.
Oh, so you scan and then name the rooms, and then you do the second part.
Well, I rename the rooms when I get home. So I get the floor plan
back. So you go on your portal and go in the model and fix the
rename
names, and then you send it for the next step.
Yeah, because again, I want to make sure it's done correctly the first time. They can always edit, but it takes longer.
Yeah, it's a lot more work. Just do it right the first time. Yeah. So start to finish, 72 hours?
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're there on a Saturday morning, I'm probably not going to see anything until Tuesday, or? Well,
maybe Monday. So actually, I did a shoot a couple of Saturdays ago, and I got the photos back the next day. I was shocked. But full disclosure, I don't tell my clients that because I don't want to give them expectations like, it's a Saturday.
Yeah, so you tell them 48 hours, and then they're excited when they get in 24.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but weekday photos, absolutely, 24 hours, because again, this is it's time. It's like time sensitive, and I want to make sure my clients
they want to get their client happy. They want to show their client they're working for them. They get this unbelievable listing sheet. They get the listing website. They get the drone, whatever it is. They say, "Look how hard I'm working for you. This is why you're paying me. We're gonna get this thing sold." Yada yada yada.
Yep.
All right. So that's the real estate. Now, what else? You said you're doing some commercial stuff now.
Yes.
So what does that look like?
So that looks like me talking with builders, architects, remodelers, renovation specialists, that kind of thing. So it's doing pretty much after project photos. So a company I work with, they're based in Pembroke, and they have another office in on the Cave. So they're a kitchen remodel company. I mean, they do bathrooms and things like that too. But so I'm doing a lot of their photos. I'm doing.
Now I hope they're hiring you for before and afters.
Well, they're not doing befores, so it's just, which is fine. It's up
You
to
got to
them.
coach them up. They should be doing befores.
I'll let them know. I'll say, Buz, when we do.
You can blame me.
How's Buz? I'm like, don't worry about it. I need to do befores.
You can blame me. I'll be the bad guy.
Gotta blame someone. Now I'm working with another company, Norwell.
Honestly, even if they just took the befores with their own iPhone. Because then it wouldn't be that great, and then you'll have this great after.
Yeah.
It'll
like,
look
oh
even.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You're right. I should pitch that. That's a very good idea. Thank you for that.
All right, you're welcome.
Pro tip number 2.
Yeah, that's pro tip. So I think I'm on 2. You're on 1. So you got to owe me one.
Oh, all right.
Pressure's on now. Don't worry, we got a few more minutes. You'll figure it out. So commercial clients. So that can encompass a lot of things. Office space.
Yes.
Renovation, contractors that finished a new build.
Yeah.
spec house or a
Yep.
custom house,
Yep.
and they want it for their portfolio, for their website.
Exactly.
You'll
Yep.
come in and do the final photos, maybe multiple times, maybe one furnished, unfurnished, then furnished. You'll do the drone for them if it's a waterfront big house, whatever it is. So it's good for anyone listening to this. It's a builder, contractor, whatever it is, that you don't just do listings, you do all things around real estate photography. So
Yes.
if they've just built a showpiece house and they want to really show it in their best light, they need to hire you and have you come do whatever it is. Probably not the floor plan, but the aerials and
Yep.
the
Like a
especially
walkthrough.
yeah, and then the after photos that they can use on their website to promote their business. Interesting.
Well, I will say, looking at a builder's website and seeing my photos there, it really is an amazing feeling because it's like they understand my craft and they appreciate it, right? And I wish other builders understood that too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that we wish a lot of other builders would do, but we'll get to that's another episode.
Yeah.
So, no, that's good. It's good for people to know that it's not just real estate listings. It's all things around real estate.
Yeah.
So if I'm Airbnb-ing or if I'm having a renovation project done or I want to show off my, it could even be the homeowner that wants to show off his final home to his friends. He might have you come and do a photography and he's going to show it at the Christmas party, at the family Christmas party, whatever it is. Yeah.
Be proud of his project.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, if you're spending a lot of money on something, you love it, and you want to share it, I mean, that's the best way to share it is some type of, audio, some type of photography or video
to
file.
document it,
Yeah. So that's exciting. So what else are you doing besides that? I mean, that sounds like a lot, but what else are you doing besides that?
Well, I was doing lifestyle photography. I'm kind of stepping away from that just because.
Which means what? Like portraits
So
and
portraits,
people?
yeah. So real estate agents. I mean, now with social media becoming what it's become, a lot of agents, so not just agents, business owners too.
Sure.
Want to be seen, seen, which I love because
No,
it's
100%.
knowing
So,
who's owning the business and who's behind it and.
Yeah, I mean, in today's day and age, you are a media company that does what else you do. I'm now a media company that's a builder.
Right.
I mean, I have a podcast studio. You know what I mean? I'm a media.
Never thought.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you had said to me 2 years ago, "Hey, you're going to have your own podcast studio and full-time people, and you're going to be doing this stuff," I'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Yeah. And so, so now, as you said, in today's, digital world, you have to show what you do, right? And so it's fascinating journey that I'm beginning. I mean, I'm just in the very beginnings of it, so it is fascinating. So, what else do you want to talk about for your business? So you've won a bunch of awards. I saw you won a bunch of awards, and I know your work is great. So what are the things? Why don't people hire you instead of someone else? Why should they hire you instead of someone else?
Oh God, I should have written a list.
Yeah, no, it's good. This is the.
So
We know you have a great user interface.
Yeah.
So they can book a time right away. They just go to your website, and the website is alexismariephotographydesign.com.
Yeah.
We just go on there. And we don't even need to speak to you. We can book a time. And I know what it's going to cost me, and I pay you with my credit card.
Yep.
And you're going to show up. I mean, obviously, you're probably going to call me before the appointment and say, "Hey, I'm coming." Blah blah blah.
Well, you get a confirmation email like 24 hours before.
Yeah.
So why?
So
why
theoretically, I could book that time, never speak to you, and you show up. Wow.
Like, I've had some clients that I've never met before.
Sure.
And that when I see them, I'm like, oh, just out of curiosity, how did you find me? And they'll say, oh, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or do you just sort of referral?
Yeah.
Also, I have a referral program, so it is just real estate based. But if you refer a new client to me, you get X amount off your next booking.
Okay, all right.
It has to be a new client though, but
yes,
but if you're a current client and you refer a new client to me, you get rewarded. So.
Okay, now I know what we're gonna do this weekend.
Send them on that.
So tell me what separates you from your competition.
Well, first of all, I will say I think prices. So when I go back to my pricing, it's the biggest headache ever. But I try to be fair. I constantly look at my competition and see what everyone else is doing, what the prices are, but also it's location. So obviously, if you're a Boston real estate photographer, you're gonna, be significantly more than someone based in Weymouth, right?
Right.
And I just mean that in the sense of that's
Yeah,
higher listings.
they have more travel time, more
Yes.
overhead, parking, et
Yes,
cetera.
yeah. So I always, make sure my prices are competitive but also fair.
Sure.
My work ethic, I think, I work well with everyone. I'm personable. And, this isn't me just being a business owner or me just having a business. I like to establish relationships with my clients and know that they're not just a client of mine. It's just a relationship that I like to build.
Right,
too.
sure.
The personal.
And that's how you get repeat work.
Exactly, right.
So one thing I didn't ask you, what's your territory?
From the Cape to Beverly, I go as
Wow.
far west as Worcester. Yeah.
So a big territory.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm
I'm
actually in Danvers on Friday.
Yeah, so I have a custom house I just built in Yarmouth. You're going to come to Yarmouth.
Yep.
Interesting.
I did a house in P-Town not long ago.
Ooh, that's a ride.
And I photographed a hotel in P-Town too, actually, the boat slip, which was
That's 85 miles from Kingston.
Yeah.
One way.
Yeah.
People don't realize how far that is.
It is. But I make a day of it though.
Sure.
So I'll book the shoot and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna walk around town. I'm gonna grab lunch or grab, grab whatever it is, whatever time it is.
Yeah.
Do some shopping, whatever.
Right.
Because I figure for me it's an hour and a half.
Sure.
So why drive an hour and a half just to shoot a house or a hotel and then come back?
Yeah. Interesting.
So, yeah.
All right, anything else you want to tell us about your business?
I can't wait to work with anyone who's listening.
There you go. I like that. Yeah. So again, we're going to put the website right up on the screen, and as we've stated, you can hire Alexa right away, right on the screen, and you'll be off to the races. And I know for a fact you'll get a great product. So don't hesitate. So are you ready for the lightning round?
Oh boy. Is there really coffee in this? Go for it.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you a couple things, and you can't say the obvious things, so we need good answers.
What's the obvious? I don't know.
Well, it's going to be obvious in a second. So, first off, what are you seeing for AI coming into your world? Besides the 3D thing.
Yeah. Well, most importantly, I see it taking over somewhat of what we do in terms of editing. And I will say I am a fan of AI when it comes to editing because it's cut my editing time in half, which means I can focus more on business. And not having to sit in front of my computer for 2 hours. It's just like an hour and a half or an hour. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as in editing the actual image to take out defects or whatever it is, or blur things, or get rid of a couch you didn't want in there or whatever. Interesting. Okay. Favorite tool you can't live without, and it can't be your camera or your phone.
Say my phone. My computer.
My computer. I should have excluded that.
All right. Another tool I can't live without. I'll say.
I didn't think of the computer.
I will say my support system.
It's all about the people, right?
And this is, yes, my parents, Kevin, my boyfriend, he's been supportive of me from the beginning.
Shout out to Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin, yes. So it's funny, so let me just touch on that really quick, not about him, but so me being certified to fly, for aerial
the
purposes.
FAA for the drones,
yes. Dragging my feet. We finally went and got myself a drone about a year or so ago. So I got it. I wasn't certified yet, but I was flying it just to get used to it.
Sure.
And but I was dragging my feet, and Kevin's like, "Just get the thing, just get it." So we went down to, I think it was like Dartmouth or something.
Yeah.
And we got it off Facebook. So I got it for like $600. It's a DJI. It's a Pro Mini 3. It's like my little frog, I call it, because it looks like a frog. But he really pushed me to just do it and start flying it. You got to get used to it. So when you are certified, you're good to go.
Nice. All right, good job, Kevin. Industry trends you are noticing besides AI?
Oh God. I would say video coming more to the forefront.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, definitely since,
Video.
Yeah. Well, that too, I was really afraid to take that leap into doing video.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a gimbal forever, and I'm like, okay, how do I but I was nervous. I'm like, I just don't know. That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
Taking pictures is my thing.
Right.
But then, I have a lot of clients asking, do you do video? I'm like, I don't, but I can refer you to someone. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm giving money away.
Yeah, just figure it out.
Just do it. Just shut up and do it. So I did. Here I am.
Good stuff. Dream project you'd love to work on?
No. Photographing a luxury hotel in like Fiji.
There you go.
I would love, because I've done hotel photography.
All right. Well, you're going to have to put that on the universe, and it'll show
and
up.
so I did that for the first
So
time.
anyone listening in Paris or Fiji or someplace cool,
Yeah.
Alexis is looking for a job.
Yes. Let me know.
On the website, just book her in.
Yes.
She's going to need a little flight time, so
Yeah,
don't do it the next day.
And I'll have to give you a little more of an estimate because you won't get the prices on my website. But I'll cut you a deal.
All right, there's a deal in the works. She's got to stay a few nights.
Yes.
Full room service.
Yeah. And then we can do a little barter too.
There you go. All right. Best piece of advice you've ever received?
Does that have to be one piece?
It can be multiple.
All right. One, listen to your parents. When they give you advice, take it and run with it because they're never wrong. My dad gave me the best piece of advice growing up, and he owns his own business too. So he's just strong. He's smart. He's just everything that I wanted to be. That I am now. And just follow your dreams. And if you are looking to own your own business, do it. Think about it, but just end up doing it. But know that there's going to be obstacles. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board and redo things, but it's all a learning experience. And it's scary. It can be really scary at times, but it's also so rewarding.
Amen. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Advice you would give your younger self?
Pay attention more in school.
Yeah, I can truthfully say that one's true, for sure. That's I could say that right back to myself.
And listen to your parents.
Listen to your parents.
Behave.
Favorite food and dessert?
Oh man. So I am a foodie, but I will say I'm not big on sweets anymore. I feel like I've become more of the savory type.
Okay.
So favorite food, sushi. I love my sushi.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I'm also very adventurous, so I'll try anything once. So going back to sushi, there was a place in Philadelphia I would go to a lot. It's actually called Morimoto's in Old City. And I had sea urchin one time and quail egg.
Wow.
Very interesting. The sea urchin was not, the texture is, I'm like, okay, I tried it. I'm good.
Had enough of that.
Yeah, but that was an experience.
All right, and no dessert?
I would say red velvet cake.
Oh, can't go wrong there.
No, I can't.
All right, if you could have dinner with anyone alive or dead, who would it be?
Can it be someone you're related to?
Absolutely.
All right, my mom.
Okay, she's passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Just one more time. I feel like things I want to tell her now that I've done.
Yeah.
And where I am today.
Yep. All right, final question. We're going to end with a bang here. If you had $10 million to donate, what would you do with it?
Could I have some of these questions before this?
Nope. That's why we call it the lightning round.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. I don't know. I think there's so many charities I would want to give it to.
I understand.
But one that I'm really close to, Big Brother Big Sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually I've graduated big, but I was a big, still am a big. My Little Destiny. We've been matched for 8 or 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Just being her mentor. She's graduated from Upper Cape Tech in June. She's going to 4 Cs in the fall.
Awesome.
For business administration, and I think she's taking after me.
There you go. Yeah, good stuff.
So yeah.
Well, that's all you have to learn.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a wrap for today's episode of the BuildX Podcast. Thanks to Alexis from Alexis Marie Photography and Design for joining us. Please subscribe and like and share if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. And remember, just build, baby.